Okay, good evening, everybody. I want to welcome everybody to the Hangout tonight. I see way too few team members here on the Hangout page. Because, guys, you need to let the other team members know when you talk to them that this is the time to ask questions because it's going to be real tough to answer questions without the extra help of the whiteboard and stuff. But we are here. We're ready to go. Um, First of all, I want to welcome Karin. I would like to ask you to go ahead and introduce your new team members that you've just brought in and explain why you brought them in, yada yada, and introduce because guys, this project that we're going to be doing is based on Power Lead System. So Karin is going to give you a short synopsis of what Power Lead System is, what it's used for, the benefits of it, and so on and so forth. So Karin, if you would go ahead and do that for us.
Hi, welcome, welcome. I know we've got a bunch of excited people in here that just got into the private group. Listen, just to explain to all of you who are new to the private team, the reason why you weren't brought in here immediately is because what we like to do is when members join us and they get started in the program, we think it's really vital that you actually take your time in the mastermind group to be able to go through the training there, familiarize yourself with everything, and start learning there. And then once you're kind of on a roll and you understand how everything goes, then we like to take you and bring you into the private group because it's more of the advanced marketing stuff that we go over with you and little tips and tricks and stuff in the Hangouts. So don't be upset because you weren't brought in right away. That's why I put the post up in the mastermind group so that I could get you guys in here. And we've got a lot that we're actually going to be going over with all of you tonight. So for all of our, seasoned marketers who are already here, hi guys. I really want you to take the time to say hi to everybody. I'm hoping everybody's here, but if they're not, I'm going to give them all a shout out anyways because we got our newest members like Doug Hansen is here with us now. We adopted Pamela Miller, sweet little lady. Manuel Peralta, I believe it's pronounced. We got Nick Moore, Jennifer Dalton, who is like extremely ecstatic to be here too. Helene Rame, John Dahl. He's nothing's dull about him. Let me tell you, you are awesome. It's so good to have you guys on the team, and Ernesto as well. A lot of you have seen him actively posting in the mastermind group, and I actually still have a few more that are going to be coming in. So I'm going to head them over to this Hangout because it will be recorded. So some of you guys can have a chance to, kind of rewind and go back through the information because we're about to tell you a lot. So bear with me, seasoned marketers, because we do have the new ones here. I do want to explain about the power lead system and the free lead system so that they're kind of familiar with what we're about to go over. And then for all of you, Daniel is going to be releasing some really big news that is going to help you guys build some enormous residual income fast. And I'm just going to put it like that. I'll let Daniel, let the cat out of the bag in a few minutes. But for all of my new people, a couple months ago, there was another member of our team who had actually asked me what I thought about a certain program he was using. And I get that a lot. People will say, hey, can you go check this out and let me know what you think? And it was called the free lead system. And I'm always weary about lead systems just because there's a lot of bogus ones out there on the market and stuff. And I see a lot of people get involved in them and they don't really work. And so I was like, yeah, sure, I'll check it out. No problem. And I did. And I was actually kind of impressed with the system. And the free version was absolutely really amazing with everything that they provided, with training, and it actually helps you to build your list. It markets your free lead system for you, but it also markets your main business. So for those of you, who set up in the free lead system, you will be asked at one point to provide your actual referral link to your business, and they actually promote your business for you as well through the email messages, autoresponders of people that are signing up with you. But what I didn't know and didn't understand, I was really shocked about, was when I found out about the pro version. The pro version of the lead system is it really is incredible. Jan, of course, one of our members here, she's in the chat right now. She's been using it too. Matthew's in there. We got a bunch of people that are in there, and it provides you with complete control of tools, autoresponders, training, everything for your business. And I know, like, a lot of you ask me all the time, I want to make my own capture page, or how can we change the capture pages that are in the back office? You can create your own capture pages. You can use pre-done ones that they've done. You can tie in your main business to it. You can create your own funnels. You have your own autoresponders. There is the training area is all video training, tons of YouTube training. They give you all kinds of pre-written text ads that you can use in your advertising on Facebook or IBO Toolbox, pre-written ads. I mean, like, so I was really blown away when I saw this, and it actually impressed me, and I was very thankful to TD for asking me to check it out. I decided to become a pro member, and then because it was worth it with all the tools and everything else. And then when I found out about the compensation plan, because they also have a compensation plan for any of affiliates of the pro version, which is insane money. And we're going to go over, Daniel's going to go over it with you in a presentation in just a few moments. Now, there's a lot of, now addressing everybody, there's a lot of people that are already with us in Power Lead System. And there's a lot of people in our team who have been dying to get into Power Lead System, but it was an issue about money. Okay, which we completely understand, and I take no credit for this idea whatsoever. Give full credit to Daniel for this, because what he came up with, the idea he came up with, is absolutely brilliant. And this idea, and what he's going to present to you in just a few moments, okay, is going to be able to get anybody into the program that wants to be in it, basically at no cost, and put you in profit. That's all I'm going to say, and I'm going to let him explain the rest of it to you. He's been working really hard on a website that is that we're going to introduce you to in a little bit as well, to get this going. So this is the reason why we called you all together for this hangout. And I know we haven't been doing the hangouts all that often because there's a lot of things going on in the background too, but we're really excited about this, because this right here, what we're about to do for you and set you up on, is going to create that residual income that so many of you want and are looking for. And let's be honest, I mean, you know, Instant Payday Network is great. And for those of you who are brand new, I want to explain something to you. IPDM is the bomb when it comes to learning how to make money online. But it is only one-time commission. So your main goal, you know, when you first start out, yes, you want to do IPDN, you want to promote it, you want to start making, you know, those commissions. But what you want to do after that is, once you start making those commissions, you want to grow it into something that is going to basically run itself, bring in money for you all the time. And unfortunately, with one-time commissions, you can't get to that residual income point. But with other businesses, you can. So you tie the two in together. So starting off an Instant Payday Network, awesome. It's going to teach you everything and give you all the experience that you need. And then you always, whether it's Power Lead System, which what we're going to talk about, you know, as far as the residual income, and show you the compensation plan and how we can get you in there, whether it's that or something else that you find, you always want to make sure that you extend yourself over to some kind of program that is going to build you a nonstop residual income, because that is where you're going to start finding your freedom online. And you're also, once you start learning how to do all of this, you can actually incorporate multiple businesses online that you do at the same time. So when one business is slow, you've got income coming in from another and another and another. And that is how you actually build your freedom online. So I'm actually going to do a video more in depth about all that for all of our newer people, to help you set your goals with what you want. But right now, I'm just going to stop my little chatty mouth, and I'm going to give it back to Daniel. And I am going to let him explain to you this incredible idea that he came up with. You, and God bless you for doing it, because you guys are going to be so happy. I'm so impressed, and I got the best partner in the world. I really do. So Daniel, get off the phone and start telling people what it's all about. Is it,
I'm
Sean?
actually texting Sean to tell him to get his rear end on here, because he's in trouble tonight.
He's
Just so you
probably
know.
asleep. Sean, by the way, for those of you who are new on my team, I have my team. Daniel has his team. We merged together and created Team Powerhouse Pros. And Sean is actually Daniel's assistant, and he's obviously sleeping, slacking, or playing at Disneyland. I don't know.
Yeah, he isn't
I'm
Florida.
choking. Hold on. Sorry.
Okay, so guys, this Karin, thank you so much for.
Thank you for what you've done.
Well, but that's what I want to address is that this actually wasn't my idea. I actually saw this in other businesses, and the only idea that I came up with was applying it here with a couple twists and turns. And those twists and turns are what we're going to be discussing here, along with the business model itself. Um, so without further ado, what we want to do is a team build. Okay, we want the entire team to promote the team build. You're going to be building your team and other team members' teams, and they're going to be helping to build your downline as well. We're all going to be helping each other in one mass promotion effect. Okay, and I love that term, mass promotion effect. But so what I saw and what I decided to apply to our teams is what's called a matrix. And I know that some of you are in some other matrix programs. As most of you know, and for the new people that are here, uh, our teams, like Karin, her team started out in Instant Payday Network, as did mine. I'm still in Instant Payday Network, and so are my team members. But I'm also in other businesses, and so are some of my team members. Now, they may be under me, or they may be in a business that I'm not in independently. And that's basically kind of where Team Powerhouse Pros came in, was that we decided to merge our teams and put all of our skill sets of all our different team members together because Karin is real strong in marketing. I'm real strong in computers. Sean's real strong in graphics and video.
And sleeping
Another,
through a hangout.
well, he does
Kidding.
he does work the night shift, and
Yeah.
honestly, I want to be, I should be, but guys, I want to apologize because right now our air conditioner is out in our apartment, and so I have to be upstairs with all these lights on because I have this other camera next to me for the whiteboard when we need it and things like that. So I look like crap. I know it. I'm sorry. They're supposed to
Next
get our
time, curl
AC.
your hair, would you?
It's actually really long tonight. I have it a lot shorter usually, and I'm going to do that as soon as this hangout's done. I'm going to shave my head and go take a shower because it's a lot
I
cooler.
think we should see that on the hangout. What do you guys think? Let's just watch him shave his head.
We're going to start with the shit. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh dear Lord. No,
I'm
dollar
just
bill.
kidding. Well,
It's not
hey, that's a great
Margarita
way to
Monday,
market
honey.
it.
It's Throwback Thursday.
Actually, that came from who was it that said that? The Thirsty Thursday.
Oh, Thirsty Thursday. I don't know. Somebody, yeah, when you were chatting about it, I
Yeah,
remember that.
having a brain fart. But anyway, thanks for the idea of Thirsty Thursday, and that's what we're doing today. So I'll try not to make you too thirsty, okay?
It's probably
But
Brett. Okay, so go ahead and start explaining. And one thing, just keep in mind to all my new people, okay? This lead system is built. I mean, there's even though there's lots of additional stuff that they give you, it's actually built to build your downline to help you get leads fast. So I'm going to leave it at that. Go ahead.
yes, and then the team build, this matrix that we're going to be doing to help so that everybody is helping build everybody's team, and this is the way it's going to work. I know that those of you that are familiar with matrices, this is what's going to be a forced matrix, but in our case, we're making it an expanding forced matrix, and it's a 5 by 2. Okay.
English to
Uh,
them.
well, I'm just giving them the terminology, and that way we
Yeah.
can understand as we go. But so what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually start a screen share real quick because I have a presentation that is going to show you. I clicked on the wrong thing. It's going to show you the compensation plan of PLS. And there's a very good reason we are going to show you that compensation plan. And back to infinity. Okay. So, can you guys see my screen, Karin?
Yes.
Okay, so this team build, this expanding 5x2 forced matrix, it's going to make it easy for people who can't afford to join PLS right now to be able to afford to join and start making residual income. And I really wish Christina Tarpley was here. I haven't seen her in the chat yet. Oh, Karin, keep in mind, if you would, could you keep an eye on the chat now and then for questions?
Yeah, I think
Okay,
Christina posted in the group though. So hang on a second. Go ahead.
okay. And for those watching, I do want to ask you, please, from here on out, try to keep the chatter between everybody to a minimum, and please hold all questions until the end. And once we start the Q&A, try not to do too much chatting. That way we can kind of keep up with the questions. We don't want to miss any. But one of the benefits of the team build is that for those who can't afford it, or it's hard for them to afford, they'll be able to join. There are some more specifics on that a little bit later. But what we're doing is we're building our downline first before we join PLS. And that's the concept of a team build, is building your downline and getting everybody in place on that the tree, so to speak. Okay. So in doing this, our entire team is going to be supporting each other. So my promoting is going to help everybody. Karin's promoting is going to help everybody. Shireen's promoting is going to help everybody. Okay, so it's all of us working as one huge unit. Okay, this is going to allow us to start a stable residual income, so that you can be in profit already when you join. Okay, and you'll be making money while you're promoting and learning other marketing methods as well. You will be in profit your first month. And the way we designed it, Karin and I have been over freaking countless hours of phone conversations, because it gets confusing, even for us. Okay, it gets confusing, and we had to do a lot of figuring out on this. So one of the biggest things here is in Team Powerhouse Pros, and I want everybody, every team member, if you learn something new, I want you to share it. Okay, if you find something that's been working for you, I want you to share it. And what we're going to do is we're setting up on our teampowerhousepros.com. We're just putting that website together. We are going to have a training site. So any new things that you come up with, new methods that you come up with, we're going to start a couple documents in the file section of our Team Powerhouse Pros Facebook group. So when you come up with something like that, whether it's a video or whether it's just some text instructions on what you have found to work, I would like everybody to share your marketing methods with everybody else, because all the training, all the methods and techniques that we learn and share with each other are all going to go on that team website for the benefit of the entire team. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to introduce to you for those who don't know it. I know the ones that are in PLS already know the compensation plan, but
Which
I'm
is
going to.
amazing.
What's that?
I said, which is amazing.
Yes, it is. So for the new people that are not in PLS or don't fully understand it and are in PLS, because I know there's a few of those also, we're going through it here step by step, because everybody needs to know how this compensation plan works and how it relates to our team build and the expanding forced matrix. Okay. So we're going to pretend, I want everybody to pretend that what you see on your screen right now, this yellow circle that says you, that is you. Okay, that's your spot in the tree. Okay. Now with PLS, with your first referral, your first sign up, okay, they actually land on your pay line. So when they pay their money, you get $20 a month from that person. PLS also includes pass ups, so your second sign up will pass up to your sponsor. Now you don't make anything directly from them, but you will profit from them, and we'll cover that more in a minute. So all your odd numbered referrals you keep, and all the even number signups you pass up to 10, correct, Karin?
Yes, up to 10, and then after the 10, after you go through the first 10, then you only pass up every other sixth person.
Right. Okay. So for the purposes of this team build alone, I am going to stop right here with the 5 referrals because that's what we've based it on, a 5 by 2 forced matrix. So can you see my mouse moving around, Karin, by chance?
Sure can.
Okay. So these first 5 legs, those are going to be the limit when you start. Okay. And that's why it's called a forced matrix, because we're going to start filling up these 5. And when you've filled up these 5, you start passing signups to other team members. And that sounds unfair at first, but guys, hear us out because there's benefits here, and I'd like everybody to wait to ask questions until the entire thing is shown to you, and that way you'll understand the whole thing. That way, because most of your questions are going to be answered in this presentation. So after you've built your 5, okay, and a 5 by 2 force matrix, this is what the 5 refers to as your first 5 signups, okay? And then the 2 refers to a second level, okay? So right now, your first, third, and fifth are earning you $60 a month, as it shows on the left. Now, when your referrals, I'm sorry, as I said here, it's a 5 by 2 force matrix. When your signups, when they start signing people up, and this is part of the team build, okay, we're going to fill all these spots before everybody goes live and everybody starts paying for it. So when your first referral starts getting signups, that's the 2, that's the second level. The 5 by 2, that's the second level in this matrix, okay? Since they're allowed only 5, as far as the team build goes by itself, excuse me, in this matrix, that's where it's going to end, is those 5. Now keep in mind, with the pass-ups, the even number referrals get passed up, just like, bring my mouse back, just like the second and fourth got passed up to your sponsor. When your referral, when they have their second and fourth sign up, when everybody joins, that's going to be passed up to you. Okay, so you're going to make $20 a person from, which is what it's from those people, and Power Lead System calls that the 50% match bonus. Okay, that's what Power Lead System calls it.
Well, okay, hold on. When with the pass ups, with the people that pass up to you, okay, you only get their $20 per month. Okay, for people that pass up to you. But the
Correct.
people you pass up to your sponsor, you earn the 50% match bonuses on.
Wait,
And the people that
hang
end
on,
up on
Card.
your pay line, you
We
end up.
haven't gotten there. Yeah, we haven't gotten there yet, so hang tight with that.
Oh, okay, because the way you said that, I was like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, I'm just talking about their first 2 referral, or I'm sorry, their second and fourth referrals, the even numbers, will be passed up to you, and that's what you make $20 a month on. So when it happens with all 3 of your odd numbered legs, the first, third, and fifth, that gives you an added monthly income of $120, and that does not change. As Karin was mentioning the match bonus, you do not get match bonus from those because they end up directly on your pay line, which is why they are marked with a P. So that stands for both pass up and pay line. They land on your pay line. So when your first, third, and fifth have all 5 of their signups, it's going to add, as you see on the left, another $120 a month to your income. Now we're going to address the match bonus, okay? So as you'll notice, other circles that were blue turned yellow. Those yellow circles are what represent the match bonus, because you make a 50% match bonus on the people that they sign up. Okay, so that's going to be $10 a piece because it's 50% off of those people for every single one. And as you can see, this builds up pretty quickly. So once you have all your legs filled and the whole tree is full here, you're going to be adding another $90 to your monthly income. And now keep in mind, we're stopping here because this is the 5 by 2 force matrix, okay? So we're only stopping at 5 people directly underneath you in the matrix itself. Now the people that are passed up to your sponsor, you don't make the $20 from them, but you do get the 50% match bonus. And as you can see, there are 5 people that sign up with them, which gives you $50 a month per your signups, your second and fourth signups, which gives you another $100 a month monthly residual income. Okay, and that's going to give you a total of $370 per month. When this matrix is full, we go live and everybody joins in order and pays for their Power Lead system. Keep in mind though, um, we are business people, so you also have to include your fee of $54 for Power Lead system, which gives you a total of $316 profit per month residual income. That's every month. So at this point, I don't know what I did there, but that's okay. Now, if you are already a PLS member, if you're already a member of Power Lead System, if you're already a paying member, this 5x2 forced matrix, expanding forced matrix, is independent of the signups that you currently have. Okay, I want to make that clear because I want the people that are already in PLS to know that you are not losing any business by joining this team build. Okay, we are going to create a separate Facebook group for the people that want to be in the team build. That way they can bring in others when they promote this team build, and you get people that want to join and be part of this team build. Then we're going to have a different Facebook group for them. And the reason we did that is because Team Powerhouse Pros group is a more advanced marketing group. It's not for one business, it's for advanced marketing methods and for helping each other out. So that's what our group is about. So that's why we're going to create a separate Facebook group for the team build. And we are going to have things like this, the diagram, the presentation. We are going to make versions of that not only for the Facebook group, but also for you guys to promote. And that group is for answering questions only. That's not for people that have already paid for Power Lead System. Those are the people that are joining the team build and understand that they're not joining yet, but they're getting their place reserved in line, okay, in this tree. And yes, guys, I want you to understand that when we go live, there are going to be people at the bottom of this tree that do not have all their signups, okay? But we want to keep promoting this team build into infinity. We're going to do this forever because once you have your legs full and your team has, once the people below you, once they have their matrix full, at that point, you can stop promoting the team build and those 25 people below you are promoting it. Okay, so it's just going to keep expanding and it's literally going to explode your business. If you want to, once your matrix is full and your downlines, your 5 people have their matrix full, by all means, keep promoting this team build because it is going to help you too, and I'll go through that in a second here. But you need to make sure that the people you sign up for this team build, you need to make sure that they understand they have to set aside their money and they have to be able to pay with a credit card or a PayPal debit card or something with the Visa or MasterCard logo that's not prepaid. That way they can have their money set aside and be ready to join and pay their what am I trying to say, Karin? Brain fart. When they can pay their membership.
Right, they pay their membership, and then when we give the go for the people below you to go ahead and join, then they pay theirs. Boom, you're making your money right back, and then you're going to be in instant profit.
Right, and I'm going to go ahead and end that there. And I did want to mention, hold on one second, let me turn the screen share off before it freaks out.
Share with them what we were speaking about as far as the incentive goes and with the extra leg and what we're going to be doing for people.
Okay, well, let me continue from where I was at because we are getting into that.
Okay, I didn't know, sorry.
No worries, I have all this planned out. Because I don't do it without a set plan. Once you're, like I said, make sure that your signups and the people that are joining the team build, even though they're not paying yet, okay, make sure they understand that they need to have their money set aside. And this is what I wanted to tell you, that to make sure that everybody has their money set aside, because this is not going to make it free to join PLS. okay? Because once you join and the people join underneath you, there is a 30-day period for anti-credit card fraud. I don't I, I don't remember what they call it in the back office, but there's a 30-day period before you will get paid from your signups. So I want everybody to understand that they need to set aside their $54 and know that they're going to be without that $54 for 1 month. Does that make sense, Karin? And everybody else?
Yeah, I didn't have that happen to me though, so that one kind of caught me off guard. Wow, okay.
Well, I just want to make everybody aware that it is possible. Now,
Oh,
there
it's
are people that,
possible. Okay.
yes, there are people that get their money right away. I haven't had a circumstance where it did take 30 days, but they do reserve the right to hold those funds for 30 days. And I want you guys to keep in mind when we explode this thing, it may throw up a red flag for Power Lead System. Now we have been in contact and we've been working with Neil from Power Lead System, so they're aware of this happening. But just from the standpoint of the credit card companies and the credit card processing providers that they use, this may throw up a red flag. So we may end up having to wait 30 days for those payments to come in. Um, as a matter of fact, Carmen, we need to make a note of that so that we can have Neil and Price's possibilities, get with um,
Mhm.
their credit card merchant to let them know what's going on and what we have planned. I don't know if
Yeah,
it'll
we'll
make
do
a
all that
difference or
techie
not.
details later. Sure, no problem.
I just don't want to forget because I know I will.
I won't. Not a problem.
So you may be asking, why is promoting this team build going to help me? Because once I have my legs full, we have what we call spillover. It's a forced matrix, so it can only go 5 wide and 2 deep, and that's forced. That's where the spillover comes in. Because when you sign up, when you have your legs full and you sign up another person, what happens is that sign up is going to move over to someone else on your same level. Okay? And once all those people have their first level filled, it's going to start spilling down to other people's second level once you have your matrix filled. Now, this is one of the twists because I kind of thought that was unfair because there are this might be Sean. Yes, it is. Hold on 1 second.
Slacker.
I just
Just
woke up.
kidding,
Is it too late?
Sean.
Okay, so to me that seemed like it was unfair. You're limited to 5 legs, 2 deep, and you can't go any further than that because it's a forced matrix. But that's where the expanding comes in. This is an expanding forced matrix. So for those of you, I know that you guys have signups that are like this, okay? I know you have these people in your team. They sign up, they get started, they complain about making money, and they're not doing anything because they're not promoting. So this is what we've spent so much time doing. This team build is going to be on our website, okay, and the teampowerhousepros.com website. And we have software in place that we're putting together, and this is where the testing phase is going to come in because we should be ready for testing by the end of the weekend. So probably Monday or Tuesday we'll be ready for testing. But this software monitors everything. If you do not have any traffic, if you are not getting traffic to your referral link, you will not get spillover. Okay? Now, as far as the effectiveness of your ads go, I wanted this based on effort. Okay, so the software, it's too complicated to explain, but basically it watches your traffic. So even if you're not sign-ups and you are getting traffic, that shows us that you are working and you are promoting. Okay, even if people decide not to sign up on this team build. But as long as we see the traffic, and it's all automated, okay? The software is going through server logs, and they're seeing who has traffic and who doesn't. So even if you're not having signups and you do have traffic, you will be eligible for spillover. Now, if your referral link does not have traffic, you will not be eligible for spillover. Okay, so that makes it fair for the people who are more inexperienced, the ones that are new, the ones that don't want to do any promoting, because we didn't want to make it a free ride. Because as you all know, we are here to help you no matter what, unless you're not putting in the effort. And I will tell you that straight up. I will spend hours upon hours upon hours with you. Sean knows it. Brett knows it. My team members that I spend a lot of time with. He says he's on his way. You guys know that I will spend a whole lot of time helping you. But if I give you advice and I tell you, okay, now you can do this and this, and you wait 2 weeks and you come back and say, nothing's happening, I'm still not getting any traffic. I say, okay, show me what you did. And you haven't done what I suggested, or if you haven't at least gone and done some research on your own and found a method that you think might work better and tried it. If I see you working, that's one thing. I help you all day and all night. If you're not putting forth any effort, I won't help you. That's just the way it is. And I'm hoping that Glenn is here. I don't see him in the chat, but Glenn, he's one of those people that when he signed up, he couldn't afford to join Power Lead System. Okay, so he came through my free lead system, but he got my attention and he gets my time. And the reason is the very first week before I had any contact with him at all, he passed up 36 leads to me, which just it blew me away because he has no experience marketing. He's done nothing of the sort before. What he did was he joined the free lead system, and he was actually in a different program that he got out of and got into one of mine because it's free. But he saw other marketers posting in Facebook groups, and he said, well, if other marketers are doing this, I'm going to follow suit. And he took action. It took a lot of action because if he passed up 36 leads to me, that means he got at least 72 views to his page, people that actually opted in. The 72 views in 1 week for a complete beginner, his first week, that's impressive. So that's why I got in touch with him. And that's the kind of people that we're looking for. We want action takers. If you're an action taker, you have our time, you have our help. If you're not, the best I can say is Google and YouTube, we love you, I'm sorry. So, but for those people that are more experienced, Shireen, actually, I don't know.
Yeah, Nadine. I mean, yeah, we've got a
Nadine,
lot of
TD.
experienced marketers. Yeah, absolutely.
So we also didn't want you to be left out. We don't want you to be supporting everybody else in the team with no reward. Okay, this is where the word expanding comes in on this forced matrix. So for those people who are performing really well and getting lots of signups, okay, and actually this is a perfect time to switch cameras because I can make use of this whiteboard at the moment. Give me just a second, guys.
I love it when you doodle.
Doodle me, baby. Okay.
Doodle, doodle.
So then keep in mind, I'm looking at the laptop like that's where the camera is now. But keep in mind, guys, this is for the more experienced people, okay? So for the ones who are getting lots of signups, this is where the expanding comes in for you, okay? I'm just going to put a big letter U there. Once you have your 5 legs and they have their 5 legs, we consider that matrix full. And this is where the spillover comes in. So the next time you get a sign up, it's going to go to another person's team on that first level sign up right here, okay? That's called spillover. Now, to keep it fair, once you have your 25 signups, right, and your matrix is full, you're going to give away 3 signups to other people. Once you've done that, then the system is going to, because our software system on our website is tracking all of this. So once you've done that, you filled up your legs with the 25 people, okay? You've passed over 3 sales to other team members, 3 signups. At this point, you are going to get another leg. So that's 6 people. Well, I did that wrong. My bad. One extra line
As
there.
Brett said, it looks like a crippled spider.
Well, I can't see the chat right now, but
I know, I'm
can
just relaying the message.
I just want to be sure. Can you guys see this okay? Is it blurry or?
Yeah, actually, no, it looks really good. Well, it does on my end.
Okay, well,
Can you guys
just in
see it
case, I'm
okay?
going to
Just say yes or
change
no
the
in the
camera.
chat.
Yeah, keep an eye on that car for me because I can't
I
see
am.
that right now.
Nobody's typing. Hello.
Well, keep in mind, Karin, there's like a
Oh
45
yeah,
second
there's a
delay.
delay. I forgot.
So once the more experienced people, we have all 25, and you give away 3 signups to other people, that lets you build another leg. Okay? That's why it's called an expanding forced matrix. So that's going to give you another 6 people you're profiting off of right there. At that point, you are going to give away 3 more signups to people on your same level, or if all those are full, it'll drop down because it's just going to keep, the software is going to keep filling up the tree from the top down. Okay? Once you give away 3 more, you get another leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's another 6 people right there. So at that point, you have 37 people in your matrix. Okay? Now, you can actually expand with your promoting to 9 legs. Okay? And the reason, guys, this is the reason we picked 9 instead of 8 or 10, because you guys that are doing a lot of work and you're getting a lot of signups. Once, hey, welcome, Sean. Morning,
Good
sleepyhead.
morning, sunshine.
Hey, yeah, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, it was a long night, blah blah blah, fires in the house and all that. So I took a nap and
Was
wow,
that the burnt wiener post or something? You fried something and fell asleep. What was that?
we call them hot dogs, but that's okay.
Okay, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah,
Anyways, welcome, honey.
Okay.
move right along. Thank you.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this kind of again and color code it. So that's your original 5, okay? And the reason we did this, you have to use 2 markers for this, because once you have your 5, you give away 3, you're adding another leg, which is a pass up to your sponsor, but you still get the 50% match bonus. Fill those up, give away 3 more, you get another leg, which is the green. I'm using the green to represent landing on your pay line, and the red to represent you're not getting their $20 a month, but you are getting the 50% match bonus, so $50 from each of those legs every month.
Right.
1 more pass up. And the last one, the reason we chose 9 is because we didn't want you to end by passing up 1 to your sponsor. We wanted you to end with people on your pay line. And I got my cap switched. So
Uh,
these 5 people have their 5 people. You've got your matrix, your original matrix full. You give away 3 signups, you get another leg and fill that up. Give away 3 more signups, you get another leg that lands on your pay line, fill that up. Give away 3 more, you get another leg. So all in all, total, you can have up to 9 legs for the people who are performing and getting a lot of signups. Okay, so that makes it more fair for you guys, because the people that are not doing performing, and as I said, the software tracks the stats, the signups, the traffic, the whole 9 yards. So the people who are not performing well, they will still be able to have their 5 legs.
Oh,
Their
okay.
five
Nadine
each.
said that they can't see the colors.
I could, yeah,
In this case, maybe the light will help.
better.
And you know what? I'm going to bring my tripod a little closer. Okay, so hold on. Let me drop a leg here so I can get the angles right. Bring it closer.
Now I can see it. How does that look to you guys? Does it look better?
My headset wires are nowhere here. Okay. I'm going to make it a little thicker so that people can see it better on the camera, I think. So hopefully you guys can see it better now. Because here's your original 5 legs, and it goes 2 levels deep. Okay, that's your original matrix. So the people that are not performing very well, they will have their 5 legs, 2 levels deep, at 316 a month, Corin, right? So you'll be in profit by that much. For those people that are performing very well, the system gives them the ability to add more legs. Okay, and I haven't done the math on that, and I'm not going to. Y'all can figure that out, because you know how the compensation plan works. And we are going to have this video recorded too. Not only are we going to have it recorded, but we're going to keep it in the Facebook group in the files section. And we are going to be using pieces of this and pieces of our presentation to put together a marketing package for you. And so when you guys are promoting this team build, it's going to go directly, you're going to refer people directly to our site. We need every team member to sign up on the site. Not yet, but when we let you know, we need every team member to sign up on the site. That's where we're going to begin testing, okay? Do not promote this link. Do not promote this team build until after the testing phase is over and we tell you, okay, go, hit the streets, promote to your heart's content, okay? And the reason for that is because everything will be reset and moved because we're moving it to a subdomain. So this, when we start testing, that's not even going to be a valid address. So in the meantime, switch cameras, turn my light off, blah, 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 sit back down. So I hope that that was at least clear as mud for everybody. And so at this point, I want to go ahead and open it up so that we can all, so you guys can all ask questions if there's something you don't understand, if you need something better explained. And Brett, I do have an HD webcam. That's a 720, by the way, 720p.
And just remember, everybody, this is just to help all of you get in there and get started and be into some residual income. We're only showing you the 5 legs, but what you do on your own after that to build your leads and the people that join you is the residual income can be absolutely ridiculous, as you can see by the way the compensation plans go, because you're making everybody on your pay line $20 and 50% match bonus. Everybody you pass up, 50% match bonus. The only ones you don't make it on are the people that are passed up to you, but you're getting their 20 per month, so it's great. So
And
let's see here if there's a question.
I do want to address that.
Mm-hmm.
Got to adjust my tripod again. Hold on.
Okay. All right.
And believe me, the promotional stuff on the website is going to be a lot more professional than me with a desk lamp and moving my tripod around and all that stuff.
Also,
now,
okay, go ahead.
What you do outside of this team build, I want the entire team to commit to this, or we're not going to do it. And the reason for that is we are here to help each other. That's what our team is all about. If you're not interested in helping, don't join the team build and don't promote it. I want to make that very clear. Okay, and this is why, because as the PowerPoint presentation showed, I'm going to make it a little bit clearer this time, as far as the drawing goes. This is your original 5x2 force matrix. So for those that are promoting and not getting signups, they need help advertising, they need to write better ads, they need to hype people up, not hype people up, but to let them know, to get to get them curious and to get them actively interested in doing this and being serious about it. So once you have your 5 legs, okay, once all of our direct team members have all 5 legs, that may be the time that we launch. We are not going to make an announcement, hey, everybody go live, because we don't want people joining in the wrong order. That would defeat the purpose of this team build, okay? So when we go live, you won't know until your direct sponsor tells you, okay, go sign up. Once you've signed up and you've made your payment, come back and let me know, okay? So when we go live, the whole team won't know about it. It'll be only the people directly underneath us. And then when it's time for the next level to go live, they won't know about it until their direct sponsor lets them know. But one thing I want to make very clear, if you're not willing to do this in the team build, then don't start, please, okay? If this is you right here, once you have your matrix filled, okay, I do not want you to stop promoting until all 5 of your legs have their legs filled down to 25 per person, okay? I want everybody to keep promoting until each one of these have their entire 5x2 matrix filled up. Okay? And the reason for that is once all of them have their 5 filled up, each one of their 5 matrices, so that's 125 people total right here, okay? At that point, you can go off and start promoting PLS by itself and stop promoting the team build. Okay? But the reason I say that is because this is the concept of our team. It's our team. We can do it the way we want. It's okay because it's our team. No one can say nothing about it. And our team, I know my heart, I know Karin's heart, and I know our purposes, our why and our purposes in our team. And that is to help everybody in our team. Now, we want that philosophy to trickle down, okay? So until all of your 5 people have their entire matrix filled, I don't want you to stop promoting the team build. After that, go ahead and promote to your heart's content whatever you want. You can promote PLS directly outside of the team build, and that's fine because all 5 of your people have their entire matrix filled. Okay? So I would like everybody to make a commitment to make sure that each of their 5 people that sign up directly underneath them, or more if you expand up to the 9, you're performing really well, you have 9 legs. I would like you to make sure that each of those people, each of your direct signups, have their entire matrix full before you start promoting outside of this team build. Because that's going to continue that everybody helps everybody.
Okay, now we do have a couple questions, son. Brett, first of all, hi, Brett. He says, does the software that, now I'm not quite sure what software you're talking about, if you're talking about PLS or if you're talking about the software that Daniel's going to be working with, but it says, does the software that watches traffic watch it for people you try to sign up into the team build, or does it track your efforts in sharing your referral link for IPDN page?
Okay, no, this has absolutely nothing to do with Instant Payday. I'm pointing at a blank board. It has nothing to do with Instant Payday Network, guys. Nothing at all. Instant Payday Network is a separate opportunity. We are trying to help you build a business, a residual income in this business, which is Power Lead System. This has nothing to do with Instant Payday Network. However, you can use your Power Lead System to promote Instant Payday Network, to create your own funnel, because one of the things I'm working on, and I haven't really had time because I've been working on all this other stuff, the software and stuff, but that's what Karin, do you mind if I give your plans out, Karin?
Which plans?
I will give it to you in chat.
I don't care.
Okay. Well,
I don't
Karin,
know what it is, but
okay, well, Karin is going to be using Power Lead System to create her own funnel, just like I'm going to do. And it's a lot like Instant Payday Network in that it has step 1, step 2, step 3, and step 4. Step 1 and step 2 will be my cash freebies. Step 3 will be the Power Lead System. Or I'm sorry, step 3 will be Instant Payday Network and then the Power Lead System. I don't remember exactly how you said you were going to set it up.
Step three is going to be, I think I'm actually going to make it, either PLS or FLS. I haven't decided yet, one of the two, and then their own website. So that's the kind of stuff that you can do with PLS, is that you can literally get in there and you can create your own funnels for any business, not even just Instant Payday Network. You can just create your own business of something else that you do and create these funnels and, take people through steps and lead them into whatever you want. Like this, that's what's so impressive about this. And I do want to let all you PLS people that are in here know, and you too, Daniel, because I'm not sure if you had a chance to even log in today and see, but PLS as of today, I think it was today,
I haven't even home yet.
Launched a brand new funnel that not only leads into your main business, but really explains very well and takes people step by step through absolutely everything. Like they did an overhaul, and it's amazing. They made it even more simple. Wow. And they have generated 2 links for you to promote for it, which one is your website. So Now what's going to happen is, like, let's say you got, you have your Instant Payday Network site in there now. If you click on that link that they give you for that, it takes them to this great capture page. Takes them to this great capture page. They go in, they have to, they fill in the captchas or whatever, and then they're brought to your Instant Payday Network, which automatic.
Actually, Karin, I did want to mention this is an idea that I had that I wanted to share with the rest of the team. If you are going to be a member of PLS, my plan actually for my funnel, I was going to do step 1, express my cash freebies, step 2, double my cash freebies, step 3, free lead system, and step 4, power lead.
Yeah, and that's the great thing. You can choose whatever you want to do, Well, you got to give them their free. You got to give them their free website at some point, so you'll have 5 steps then. Because if you you see what I mean? They have to have their free website. But yeah,
okay, I'm actually going to be using something very similar to Instant Payday Network, but it's a different company that I will be promoting.
Whole different ball game that we'll talk about later. But there was another question here. Let me get back there. Sorry, Pamela was having trouble with the chat. I don't know. Are any of you guys having problems with the chat?
And did we answer Brett's question?
Well, you were saying that it had nothing to do with Instant Payday Network, so I think you answered it. Did he answer it?
Okay, yeah, just in case.
The question that came up was from whether or not it was from Nadine, pardon me, that asked if whether or not we were going to integrate MCF there. So
integrate MCF.
Okay.
Yeah. Whether or not
I know what she's saying.
Yeah, just making sure.
I understand what she's saying, but because she's referring to the team build, I believe, Nadine. And if I'm wrong, correct me. But the team build is independent and it's only power lead system. And the reason for that is we're all in our own businesses. Some of us are in Instant Payday Network. Some of us are in other businesses as well. But this team build only promotes power lead system. And the reason for that is very simple, because we are all in different businesses. So that way we have a team-wide business that everybody can get into. So it's, number one, you can get into having a residual income every month. Okay, we're building that residual income right there. But number two, everybody on the team can use Power Lead System to promote any business, because it gives you the websites. You can create your own websites, your own funnels. It comes with the autoresponder. It comes with other things I don't want to go into right now. What's that word, Sean? Plethora. There's a plethora of stuff. And it is a complete all-in-one marketing toolkit that you can use and brand for or as any business, and you can actually run almost unlimited businesses on there. Mm-hmm. If you can get into 253 businesses at once and you have to get another domain name, I will go visit you myself and buy you a drink for Margarita Monday. We'll broadcast it live.
Too, for the people who aren't in PLS yet, I want to let you know, and this is what we were talking about earlier. There's a 7-day free trial of the pro version, okay, of Power Lead System. So what you can do is, if you're on Daniel's team, ask him for his link. If you are a part of my personal team, ask me for mine. You can go sign up. Okay, right now, and you can do the 7-day trial. Now, I'll tell you, they will, just like when you were doing your offers, they're going to ask you for a credit card. They will not charge this credit card for 7 days. So again, just like your offers, you can at least get in there and you can see everything and have that they have and use it. Okay, and access the training and all of that for the 7 days. But just make sure you cancel like on the 6th day, like you would with your offers when you qualified. And then what will happen is PLS will cancel on you, but we get ready, we set up everything for the team build, okay, with the matrix. And then when you go to activate, you're still there. You're still there. So you basically just go back in, you log in, it'll say, hey, did you want to reactivate your account? Yes, boom, you pay, and then send your people to do the same. So you guys who are not in PLS, if you're on my team after the hangout, just PM me. I'll give you the link. You can go sign up, and that way you get yourself familiar with the system, everything that's there, all of the training, and then just cancel on the 6th day. And same thing with Daniel. If you're on Daniel's team, you're not in, just get his link. That will also get you in there and lined up and ready to go for when we do start the matrix. Now, Nadine had asked another question. I'm trying to do it, but everybody keeps typing, so I have to keep scrolling up.
Oh,
This was
As
the
a matter of
first.
fact, as a matter of fact, guys, during this Q&A, at least, please keep the personal chatter to a minimum. That way we don't miss questions, because I don't want anybody to be left out, the ones that
Yeah.
actually did take the time to join this hangout.
So Nadine had asked, the first question she asked, she said, getting traffic to your link qualifies you to have spillover, but I hope you will not put a minimum link on hits, because I was in a matrix and they required a minimum of 1,000 hits a month. Guys, stop typing.
Or at
um,
least only questions. That way we can scroll only to the questions.
Okay, and all right, so I lost myself. Hang on, I was in a matrix, and they required a minimum of 1,000 hits a month, and the most I was getting around was around 300 a month, promoting full time 7 days a week. So she's rather cold to the idea of a minimum hits. Now, as far as I know, we don't have anything set like that, but I'll let Daniel answer that question since he's in charge of the setup. And I will be right back, Sean. If you can keep an eye on the chat for me, thanks, guys.
Okay, not a problem. Nadine, we are not, there is no minimum traffic limit, okay? There is, we're still working on the exact specifics, because I still have to, unfortunately, well, fortunately, but unfortunately, our web host just today made an upgrade. They did an upgrade on their systems, and so the logs are now saved in a slightly different format. So now I have to alter our um, software to go through and read those. But the fact of the matter is, I have gotten with support today, and they have assured that they will not make any changes to our system without letting us know first and giving us a chance to make the software match. So we won't have to worry about that in the future. But no, you do not have to have a minimum of 1,000 hits. So if we have a minimum at all, it is going to be designed only to discourage search engine hits and things of that nature. The automated hits. So if it's coming from a search bot, or like Googlebot or another spider, then it's going to disqualify those as hits. So you have to have actual, unique, organic hits to your site. So as long as you have organic, natural hits to your referral link, then yes, you will be eligible for spillover.
cool.
And
I'm scrolling through the questions right now to see if there was. Okay, if whoever had the question that was after Nadine's, please just bump your name right now so I can find it.
hi, Christina. I'm glad you're here, and I really hope you get a chance to watch the recording soon.
Okay, well, let's see. Dan, you've already answered.
I
Brett.
see one. Yeah, I see one from
Yeah,
Nadine going to
yeah,
ask why not integrate my cache freebies. And the
yeah.
reason is because it's only a PLS team build, and it's that for that business only, and we chose PLS because you can use it to promote any business.
Well, that's the yeah. I was going to say maybe that would be better explained. That the fact is that this is a toolbox to promote anything. So you could as you already heard Karin and everybody say, you could use it to create your own MCF funnel. You could use it to integrate.
And
You
just
can integrate it any way you want. So
and Sean, just because there's new people here that aren't familiar with the terms, I mean that just joined the team today.
okay.
A funnel is something like Instant Payday Network, because I know all the new people, the brand new people that are here today, came from Instant Payday Network. So if you think about the Instant Payday Network website, you have your capture page, your landing page. Now, when people get to that landing page, that's what they call a funnel. Okay, they do step 1, step 2, step 3, but it funnels into step 4, which is Empowered Network, and you can create your own funnels. You don't even have to use MyCache Freebies. You can use
Right.
ZNZ or whatever, any other site out there, or any other business. So that's why we're using the team build for PLS and training only. And we have another project coming up that's going to it's going to be another team build, but we're not getting into that yet. That's I just want to keep you guys suspense up. So go ahead,
Okay,
Sean.
so Jennifer's asking, is PLS and MLM? She's new and wants to just kind of wrap her head around it. Can I field the start of that one and then hand that one over to you, Dan?
Go for it. I'll bring the presentation
PLS
back up.
is a tool system for building your business that also has affiliate sales potential. That's the best way I can describe it. It has all of the tools that you would need to do hangouts, every kind of marketing and every platform on all just about every platform that you can think of, and a whole bunch that I have never thought of.
And the
So it's a toolbox that you can also sell in an MLM format, if that makes any sense. Dan, does that work or?
It does make
It
sense. And you can also see, here's the other choice. It's not like a lot of those programs where, you have to become an affiliate and blah blah blah. That's kind of how MLMs work, where you have to. You can choose one of two things. You can choose to just purchase the actual PLS, become a member and purchase the membership and have access to all of those tools for your marketing and everything else for just $30 a month. Or you can choose to become an affiliate and then earn the residual income with the compensation plan.
Right. And that,
So it's a choice.
yeah, and that's why
and honest
Dan and everybody has have structured this is so that everybody gets this amazing toolkit the way that we do. Not only do we get it to be able to use it, we were in profit for it. So that's why it's such a great idea.
right. So for those new people, I'm going to give it to you in a nutshell. This is a multi-level marketing company, but it's for marketers. It is not a business. Well, you can market it as a business by itself, but it is a complete toolkit to market any business that you're in, including multiple businesses. For those people that are brand new, when somebody opts in on your Instant Payday Network capture page, they go on your list. Okay, and you have the capture pages and the landing pages and all that. So for you new people tonight, I want you to think of Instant Payday Network as that funnel. Okay, that's a business. But when you refer people, you get a one-time payment, and that's it. So that's why Instant Payday Network is not multi-level. This is multi-level, but you can use it to number one. You're getting that $316 a month after you're $316 a month in profit. So you're going to be paying out of pocket for this business. And I want you guys to understand that. That's the whole point of this team build. But this is a multi-level company, but it only goes 2 levels deep. Okay, so it's not a pyramid, if that makes any sense to you guys. So, but you can use this business. You can either promote this business by itself, which some people do, most people don't. Most people use another business. They use Power Lead System, PLS, to promote another business, and then they get them into Power Lead System as well to promote that business, because let's face it, guys, any marketer who's successful in one business is going to go to another business. Okay, so this is a business in itself, yes, but it's designed to help you build other businesses, if that makes sense to everybody.
Yeah,
And your list and your leads. Because there's one famous saying in the industry, the money is in the list. Okay?
Yes, and that's another thing I want to say about the Power Lead System is yes, you can use this for multiple businesses, and for the people in Instant Payday Network, you know what your list is. That's the people that have opted in. Now PLS, when you promote different businesses, you can even have it set up so that you have a separate list for each business that you're in. So you can promote one by itself, you can promote it as a funnel, you can promote all your businesses at the same time in a funnel. It's however you want to do it.
Yeah, exactly. And Jennifer, absolutely go research it. That's what, when TD first, asked me my opinion about it, I couldn't give an opinion about it until I actually researched it and I opted in and I looked at it and I went out and I looked at reviews and I ended up finding out that there was a bunch of people that I personally knew that were already in it. And so I started hitting that up and I was asking, I'm like, all right, you know me, be straight with me. Is this the real deal? Blah, blah, blah. All of them praised it. All of them praised it. And so when I gave, TD my blessing, basically saying, hey, this is great. And if it's working for you, that's awesome. I had to get into it when I found out. And anybody who in this industry who has known me for a long time, I don't do that. I never just jump into things ever, 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 ever. It's just me. I won't even introduce it to people until I've done it, and checked it out and everything else. But absolutely, do your research on it. You're gonna find a lot of good things about it.
All right. To follow up that, she said she'll definitely. She wanted to know if they will accept prepaid for the free trial time frame of PLS.
I let me chime in on that because I want to answer her other question too. I think we missed. Um, Jen, you said you are going to be researching more into it, and I will tell you. I'll be the first one to tell you. I'm suspicious of everything. It took me like 2 weeks to actually join and start Instant Payday Network because I was reading everything. I was waiting to see if the charges would go through. There were pending authorization charges on my bank and that kind of stuff. So if you want to research, I think people would honestly be stupid to get into a company without researching it. That's just my
Absolutely.
opinion.
Hmm.
So definitely don't feel bad about researching. If you have any questions, if you have any, if you'd like more information about specific things, ask us. I mean, we're your sponsors. That's what we're here for. As far as the credit cards and only having prepaid, I want to specify that. Karin, do you know if prepaids work on PLS?
And that is a good question. I'm not quite sure. If it, I don't know. Actually, I
I
really don't
don't.
know. We
We'll,
could
we'll
we
have
could
to look.
ask, but I
Yeah.
doubt
Okay,
it.
well,
I'm gonna say I doubt it.
I'm going to tell you, I'm going to make a note of this right now because this is actually what I usually use my whiteboard for is personal notes and to-do list. But we will find out for you. I'll make that a priority. Second of all, a lot of people misunderstand. When we say credit card, I know for a fact that PLS accepts your PayPal, debit, MasterCard. Now, keep in mind, guys, I want you, if you do not have a Business Premier account on PayPal, do that now. Okay? Very good reason for that. It's still free, but get that business premier account. Okay? Then I want you, if as a matter of fact, Jen, if you have a bank account and you don't have a debit Mastercard, which does work on PLS as long as it has the Visa or the Mastercard logo, it does work. But if you don't have one of those and you have a bank account, you can sign up for PayPal, and like I said, make sure you get the business premier. Any team members who don't have that, I'm telling you now, go get it. There's a good reason for it. I don't want to go into the whole explanation because it'd take forever, but definitely get that free business premier account and get yourself a. This will be especially helpful for Jen. Go ahead and get the PayPal debit Mastercard as well. That does work. As a matter of fact, that's what I'm using to pay for PLS because that's where my income comes in from the business. So as far as prepaid, I don't know. I will find out. Well, actually, probably Karin will. Um,
Mhm.
because Karin, I hate to say this, but I'm going to be gone most of the day tomorrow, and
No,
actually
that's
probably
fine.
half the night tonight.
Oh,
It'll only
oh,
take me a
But
second. It'll only take me a second. But I'm 90% sure they probably won't accept a regular prepaid card. But I'm just gonna ask in the group
yeah.
over there.
okay, and also Jen, if they do not accept prepaids, get with us if you decide to do because we can help you with other options too.
Yeah.
All right. We had two more questions. Another, well, three. Pardon me. We had one that was. Let me see. Next was. I'm sorry. I'm going to scroll a little bit. Okay. Christina asked if they're going to check and see. Okay. Christina asked if there is a like a qualifying hold on the credit card used. Christina, do you mean whether or not they're uh, when you sign up for the free or when you
Just
sign
because I
up.
know Christina, just because I know Christina, I know what she's asking. But for the free trial in PLS, they do put an authorization charge on your account. So if you log into your bank account or if you have the app on your phone, whatever, it will show as a charge on your account. It will either say authorize or pending. Okay, so the reason they have those authorization or pending charges, the reason that the financial institutions came up with this, is that's a way to verify that number one, the card is real. Number two, they can verify your billing information by making that authorization charge to the credit card company. And number three, they can verify that you do have the money just in case. Because if you decide to keep it, they want to have a way to, to charge your card. Obviously, they need some kind of method of payment. So that's what the authorization charges are all about. So if you decide not to keep it, or if you can't afford it right now, and you want to just do the free trial, because everybody, all of our team members, excuse me, all of our direct team members right now, before we go live, you all need to sign up, at least do the free trial. That way, if you can't keep it and can't afford it right now, on this day, cancel your trial. That money will not come out of your account. Okay, depending on your financial institution, it can take 3 to 5 days for that authorization or pending charge to drop off, and that goes back into your available balance. Now, that money doesn't instantly come out of your account. The money is still in your account, but the bank marks it as earmarked for something, so they don't let you use that until that authorization charge drops off and the money goes back to your available balance. Because as far as banks go, your current balance and your available balance are two different things.
All right. And Karin, I think you already answered the one that was most up to date, correct?
I believe so. If you're
Yeah.
speaking about Pam, yeah.
Yeah, Pam's question was the prices, and Karin's got that. So, my God, we're up to date.
Anything else, you guys, while you got
Okay, and
us
I
here?
just want to say, yeah, I just want to say, if you want to, like I said, if you don't want to promote and you don't want to be, if you don't want to promote this team build, we're not going to be mad at you. It's not going to hurt our feelings. Okay?
Yes.
If you don't want to promote, that is absolutely fine. Okay? But if you are going to promote, I want everybody's commitment that you're going to make sure your 5 people have their matrix filled up before you stop promoting the team build. So can I get a response from that, a commitment from the people that are watching now? If those that do definitely want to do it. If you haven't decided yet, that's okay. You don't have to chime in, but that's. I hate the 45-second delay from the time we say something to the time they see
I
it.
know. And I
Right.
apologize. I was answering Sheila, so I kind of was I half heard what you said.
Oh no, I was just saying that for those who have decided and definitely want to do this team build, I want them to commit, 100% commit to keep promoting this team build even after their legs are full. I want them to
Yes.
make sure that their 5 people that sign up underneath them in the matrix,
Yeah.
that they have all of their entire matrix filled 2 levels beyond them. I do
Yeah.
not want team members to stop promoting the team build once only your legs are full, because that's not what it's about. It's about helping everybody. Yes, Brett, you said you sent a question for me on Facebook, so yes, you can chime in. Go ahead. As a matter of fact, let me grab my phone and I'll look at the message. Probably be quicker than waiting for the delay. Oh, here it is. Okay. I don't want to. Okay, Brett, you said you didn't want to ask in the main chat, so I'm going to wait for verification that it's okay to answer it on the live broadcast. So, is there anything that you want to
Yeah.
mention, Karin?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
No, well, I was just looking at, Jen was
I
asking if
can
the
now. Yes, I
membership was
didn't hear you before.
54 a month or, yeah, it's monthly, Jennifer. And that's why, like with the matrix, with setting up the matrix and everything else, that obviously will be taken care of if you do it right and fill up all of your legs, and then plus you'll be in profit. But it is a total of 54 a month if you want to be an affiliate. So that will cover your cost of the actual PLS system and then your affiliate fees. But if you just wanted the system, then it would be $30 a month.
Okay. That's what I wanted to mention. I actually didn't say it, but anybody who wants to do this, um, and I'm just going to be honest. This is my personal opinion. If you're going to become a member of PLS and use the capture pages, the landing pages, because you can actually design your own. I mean, that's the whole point, is to build your own marketing system. So if you're going to be using the capture pages and the landing pages and the autoresponder and all the promotional products they have, the voice and the text and the video, and if you're going to be doing all that and you're going to be paying $3 a month, you would be really silly not to pay the $24 and start earning commissions every month, residual income from people that say, well, how did you put your website together? And you're promoting that's how you created your funnel. So if you're using their system, honestly, you'd be silly to not become an affiliate. So okay, Brett says sure, he doesn't care. And
Yeah,
yes, Brett, it will be helpful for others because you're not the only new person in the team here, so don't feel bad. His question is, coming into this new opportunity as a person who has yet to even get a single conversion through Instant Payday Network, is this entirely too advanced for me, or will this be easier for me to promote and do with my Instant Payday Network versus Instant Payday Network alone? I just don't want to be in over my head when I haven't really accomplished anything money-wise. And
Okay.
he says, although I'm learning valuable things, of course.
Can I address this one?
So let me, yes, go for it.
Okay. It is, and it's going to be easier, and I'm going to tell you why. Okay. The problem in the beginning, all right, the reason why you guys are doing posting in IBO Toolbox and learning about Facebook and social media and stuff like that is to gain, every day you're advertising to gain leads for your business. Okay, but let me tell you about this. Now, power leads, there's power lead system and there's free lead system, and we can get into the free lead system as well too. But any business, okay, first of all, any new person in any business, what is it they need? What is it that's going to make you money? Leads, right? So the system is built around getting you leads. Now, with marketers, professional marketers, what are their businesses built on? Leads. So they're always looking, you know what I mean, for new ways to get leads, for new ways to make money. This is a win-win situation with the PLS and with FLS, which is the free lead system. Everybody needs leads. It just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, and they will always need leads. Okay.
Any business you're in, online or offline.
Any business. Whereas with Instant Payday Network, you know what I mean? It's the perfect way to start to learn how to, do marketing online. But at the same time, in Instant Payday Network, guess what you need? Leads. And that's why you're out there every single day learning how to get leads. That's all you're doing. When you're doing the training, you're learning how to get leads so that you can take those leads and convert them into your business, okay, and make your commission. All right. So what's really cool about PLS that it was a surprise to me. I didn't know they did this. When you first sign up with PLS, one of the first things they ask you for is for your link to your external business. And I couldn't figure out why until I discovered that when you get an opt-in into your PLS or your FLS, okay, when you get a lead that opts in, they're going to receive an autoresponder series, obviously encouraging them.
Did we just lose Karin?
I believe so.
Then,
Karin, we lost you at encouraging them.
am I still here?
You are now.
Yeah, you are. I just cut out for a second. The last thing we heard was you were encouraging them.
Encouraging what? I got lost.
The autoresponder was encouraging them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it encourages them to.
Okay, well,
What? Did you lose me again? You're making me paranoid.
No, you were good.
Okay, so the autoresponder obviously encourages them to move
go.
forward into PLS. Okay, but what my surprise was that because I opt in and I test my own stuff, I received an email, and they were actually selling Instant Payday Network for me and sent out autoresponder messages that had nothing to do with PLS or FLS. So here they were automatically promoting my main business as well every couple of emails. Now they also, when your opt-ins come into the system, your main business link is also up at the top. So those leads can go there. So like it's a win-win situation with PLS, and that's what I'm really impressed about. And with this new capture page, this new funnel system that they just released, I believe it was today when I logged in and looked at it, they already take your main business link and they set it up within this funnel system for you to make everything so simple and easy. And I was like, wow, this is really cool. Really, really cool what they did. I think this is the best one that I've seen. So yes, I mean, every business is always going to need leads. It's the only way it can survive. Even offline businesses, McDonald's, who would they be if they didn't have people that found out about them, you know what I mean, and came in and purchased their stuff. Every business needs leads. So I hope that helps to clear a little bit of it up. That's why I find it a lot easier to promote this. And then once you get into it too, like another thing we haven't really touched base on, and I'm going to let Daniel log in. But for my newer members, another thing we haven't touched base on is the training that they have. Their training section is incredible. And their training section outdoes mine, let me tell you that. And very detailed, very simple, and walks you through everything. And there's so much of it, and you can apply it to any one of your businesses. So everything that you learn in here in the training you can use for your Instant Payday Network as well. Or if you're in Empower Network, you can use it for that. It's really cool. So like I highly encourage you guys to at least try the 7-day trial, and just cancel it on the 6th day, but get in there. Get in there and get into the guts of the system and see everything that you can do. What it gives you. Most of you, like a lot of people, the only reason why I have the training in the mastermind group on how to build your own capture page, I actually prefer that new people do not do this. Because until you understand about marketing, until you understand the psychology that goes behind capture pages with colors and wordings and placement of things, I never suggest that you make your own capture page. Because when you're new and people do that, I have gone to capture pages that I can just look at them and go, oh my God, they're not going to get any opt-ins. And people go out and they make these capture pages, and honestly, it's not geared towards, the way it should be marketed. And I've seen it hurt people's businesses. In here, you can have your own domain name, and you go into the section of pages they build, and you literally go in there, and Daniel can show you in a second. You pick a domain, your domain name, and you say, I want this capture page, and it codes everything for your business into that page. Boom, done. Simple,
Okay,
and
so
it's great.
Hey, Karen, Sheila's got a question.
Yeah.
She says that she's asking, in this case, can I still separately promote PLS? Okay, I'll read the whole thing. It says, that's how I have this set up now, Karen. I just didn't have opt-ins through PLS, only straight through IPDN. So in this case, can I still do this separate from PLS, or
Absolutely.
PLS I already have?
Yep. You can do it separate from
I would,
PLS.
I,
I have
I
team
do
members
want to
that.
jump in on that.
Go ahead. It's your floor. Go ahead. Are you
I
there?
think
Did you
you
log out?
lost it. We're having a little bit of video. There must be a lot of people online at the moment because we're having a little bit of
Yeah, it
video.
looks like he's froze up. He
Yeah,
might. Okay. Well, then
Robin.
I'll wait for him to get back, and then he can
Yeah.
go ahead and chime in on that one. But yeah, you can definitely do them separate. You can do it standalone. it's oh, is he back? Are you there, Daniel? We can see you, but
Clark,
can't.
you go ahead and take care
I
of
am
the.
back.
Oh, never
Okay,
mind.
he's back. All right, babe, go ahead.
Well, I'm actually going to answer several questions that have been. I'm actually going to answer several questions that have been addressed so far. The free lead system, once you join, first of all, as Karin said, we want all of our direct team members to at least do the free trial in PLS simply because you can cancel your trial and come back later and you still get that same spot. Okay, that's the important part. So our direct team members, if you're under somebody else, team members, if you're under Shireen, don't join yet. Don't do your trial yet. Wait until Shireen gives you the go-ahead. Wait until your sponsor gives you the go-ahead. Okay? I just want to make that clear. That way, everyone keeps their place in the matrix. Excuse me. So, as far as the free lead system goes, guys, this is what it does for you. If you can you guys see my screen?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. If you'll notice right here, and I'm sorry, I don't know how this happened. I used somebody else's, but um, it gives you when somebody signs up, it gives them your information, their email, their name, their email, their phone number, and the link to their business. And you'll notice when I click on this, it takes me to their capture page. Okay, and this happens to be a member Instant Payday Network. So they're always going to see that, and that person also goes on an autoresponder promoting your business, not just leaving it in front of them in the back office, but it promotes via email your business and promotes Power Lead System as well. So it encompasses all three. And next, I want to address the question about um, the promoting because Brett and I saw a couple other people, which were I don't remember Pam, a couple other people, but you're asking about promoting the team build separately. Yes, you can build the team build separately, and here's why. Number one, you're going to give people an opportunity to join a multi-level marketing program and earn a residual income without cost out of their pocket. They're going to be in profit the first month. So if they can pay $54 one time for a few days, at the most 30, then they will be in profit from that point on. That's building the legs. That's the whole point. Okay, so
Hey, Dan.
that's one reason that yeah.
I mean, really, if from everything that and everybody's been talking about this for a long, I've been in the background here. Literally, you're out. If we're doing this right, if I'm not mistaken, Dan. So I cough up to $54, and the next month I get back 316, and I got free access to the Power Lead system. That's how we're setting it up, right?
It's not the Yes, basically you pay $54 the first month. The next month, even if it takes 30 days, okay, the next month you're already in profit
Yep.
and the business is paying for itself. Now, when we say $316, that's we've already subtracted what it costs you, the $54 to be in PLS.
Yeah.
That's $30 membership fee to use the entire marketing toolbox, and then $23.95 or just 23.95 to
Mhm.
be an affiliate and earn residual commission off of it. So after you've paid all your money to PLS, your people have paid that very first month, you should be in profit. If we do have to wait for whatever reason, 30 days for to thwart credit card fraud or the possibility of it, then at the very least, the next month you will already be in profit by $316. Now that's profit, okay?
Yeah.
That's income minus expenses. You've already paid $316 profit after you've paid money. And now it's not actually $54, but I just pay my 54 bucks and go. I know it's $53 and change, but I'm calling it 54. So that's an estimate and some change, but you get my point. Now, another reason it's going to be good for you to promote the team build rather than only PLS or only Instant Payday Network, or only whatever business that you're currently working on, or businesses. And this is the reason. We are also putting together our training site. So people that join the team build can have all the training that's in the Instant Payday Network Facebook group, all my training, all Karin's training, all Sean's training. And that's why I want everybody to share everything that works for them, because people who join this team build will have access, even before they've paid, to the training. Now, at first that sounds bad, because it's like, why are we going to give away our training to people that aren't in our team yet? But the reason is because you want them to promote the team build. You want them to get signups. You want them to give other people spillover. You want them to be able to have more than 5 legs. You guys see what I'm saying? So when you're promoting this team build, they're going to have an unimaginable website. I mean, a website with unimaginable training for free,
And
so that
tools.
they can promote and they can get signups and they can build your downline and the rest of our team's downline, on and on and on. So that's why we want to. That's why I think it would be easier to promote the team build. And when you do your trial for the Power Lead system, and you have Instant Payday Network as your business, by promoting the team build, you are still promoting your main business to those people as well, both on the email autoresponder and in their back office. Okay, so like I said, guys, I know this is confusing. I'm sorry. Don't worry. We are going to put this video in the Facebook group. It's probably going to take a couple hours to get to my YouTube, and then I'll download it and put it in the Facebook group for everybody. And you will probably have to watch this a couple times, because Karin and I went through this plan. She found mistakes that I'd made, or things that I didn't think of. We threw ideas back and forth. We came up for fixes for that. You know, how do we fix this problem? So trust me, guys, I know it is confusing, but Karin and I are going to, number one, be putting that training site together, and number two, when we promote this team build, the team build is going to have a recruiting page that you will promote with your link, your referral link, and we're going to combine everything into, or at least do our best to combine everything into an easily understandable plan from start to finish. And then once they read that, we're going to try to make it as short, as clear, and as concise as possible, so that once they go through that, that is going to be literally your capture page. Okay? So when they sign up, they get their place in the matrix under you, or if you already have your legs filled, you haven't gotten your other 3, then another team member might get it, but you still get credit for the traffic. Okay? But
Hey, Jim,
like I said, I know it's confusing. This video will be here. We are always here to answer your questions. You guys know that. So go ahead, Sean.
we have a few more. Starting in order. Brett would asked if it would be. He said it'd be nice if we could
Actually,
offer a preview of the training.
actually, Sean, hold on. Yeah, that's actually why I was saying hold on, because I was going to go into that.
Okay.
Because Karin had mentioned the different capture pages and things. Now, these are the ones, I'm logging into my back office right now. These are the ones that come pre-made, ready for you to use.
And once you're done,
Let me
there's
get back
something I
here.
want you to show them on yours, if you don't mind.
But I want you guys to see. Okay, not a problem. Guys, here's my domain name. I haven't done much with PLS yet because I've been working so hard on other things. This team build is one of them, because it's I'm going to watch my language, but the software is a female dog, okay? So this is basically my PLS capture page with my domain name. So I'm going to walk you through the power of this system, okay? I'm going to create a subdomain, and this happens all on the fly, and it's instantly ready, okay? So this is what I'm going to do. And I guess it's me, my internet. I don't know if it's just going slow or what, but it's giving me some issues here. So for our example, okay, I'm just going to call this example.
For example.
So example dot goteamrhino.net. So I'm adding a subdomain right here. I'm going to hit create. Okay, now when you create a subdomain, and it gives you some options here. You can either use one from their library, you can use a custom one that you've already created, or you can create a brand new one from here. For our purposes and for any interest of time, I'm going to use one that they've already done. So I'm just going to select that. So I'm going to, on domain name, that subdomain, which is example.goteamrhino.net, I want them to become a prospect for whatever I want. Now I come down here, and I want you to see, guys, these are all pre-made capture pages that you can use, okay? For PLS, for any other company, anything you want to promote. I mean, some of these capture pages, let me show you. It has a video, guys, as the background. This
And
is
you
the
can
kind of
actually
stuff you can do
create
with
your own
PLS.
video
You
background.
can make capture pages that, yes. Well, that's what I'm saying. Their software, their system allows you to do that. Now you see, guys, this video is playing in the background behind your capture page. Now that is just freaking awesome in my opinion. Now that's just one capture page that they have, and you can see they have a whole lot of different capture pages. A lot of people like to give things away for free. Well, here's one where you can give away a free viral report when they opt in. And these are all ones that are pre-made. Now keep in mind, you can make your own. You can do whatever you want with this system. You can promote any business. You can promote it anyhow you want, graphics, videos, whatever. There's just, you can even, like, okay, I'll give it a good example. This is just going to redirect to my main opportunity, what I have set as my main opportunity or my main business in here, okay? So I'm going to save it. And then it's going to ask me, oh no, okay. So once I've done that, okay, it says the setup is complete. So I don't have to wait for a domain name to propagate. I don't have to wait for forwarding. I don't have to wait for any of that. Now I can just click it, and boom, it takes people. If someone goes to that link, it takes people directly to my main opportunity. Oh, you know what I did? Main opportunity is PLS, so it's looping back on itself.
Yeah, it's trying to open.
So I can fix that.
All right,
it goes back to PLS, which goes back to PLS, which goes back to PLS. So sorry about that, guys. I didn't even think about that.
All right, Brett has a question, and he says, "Does this all start with a single link that we're given to promote/capture to the people joining under us?" I assume that's for the team build, Brett? That's what I
For
assume
the
means?
team build.
So 45 seconds from now, when I can see his response, and Pam had asked, "Is this still as quote easy as IPDN? Just keep promoting." Easy answer. I said yes. Karin, you've got that one definitely. Christina, when you promote the team build, is that on rotating links? And that's
Okay, we can't do 3 questions at a time. Hang tight.
No, I know. So we're going to start with Brett. Okay, Brett. There, 45 seconds have just gone by. So Brett's asking,
Well,
does this all start with a single link that we're given to promote the people joining us for the team build?
Okay, hang tight real quick. Just because I went through and fixed that, guys, it immediately sets it up, right? So when I click on it, boom, you've got a whole website right there, capture page, landing pages, everything you need, autoresponder to promote whatever you want. So I was just showing you guys how to do that. Now, in my opinion, Brett, this is going to be actually easier for you to promote because, like I said, number one, you're promoting a team build. They can get into a paid business. They can get into a business that's going to start earning them $316 a month profit. When they do join the team build, they get access to our training site that shows them how to market. And like I said, team members, Definitely. Anytime you learn something that works for you, you come up with a new idea, you want to try it out, and it works. Anything that works for you, we're actually gonna have an email, a separate email account set up so that you can submit that to be included on the training site. And of course, we're gonna give credit to the people that come up with those things. So you're promoting the team build. You're promoting a business they can get into for free. Well, at least minimum after the first month. Okay, they'll already be in profit, making over $300 a month. They get all the training for free, and it's still promoting your instant payday network or whatever business that you are promoting. So, Sean, after his question, what was the next one? And Brett, if I need to expand on that, just throw it there in the chat box.
Okay, was promoting. Okay. Uh, back to Pam had said, "Want just is this still as easy to promote as Instant Payday Network? Just keep promoting."
I think I actually just already answered that,
Yep, I think
because you are going to have the training. And it was Brett had asked, is there one single link for the
yes.
team build? Yes, there will be one single link. It's going to be the address .teampowerhousepros.com/your username. So everyone's going to have to sign up on the site for the team build. That's where they'll get. That's where they're going to get the account for the the training and all that, and they will get their referral link too, so they can start promoting before they actually join PLS. So they can help, because we don't want you to stop promoting PLS until all 5 of your people have their matrices full. Okay, but if they're promoting as well, of course, the legs are going to fill up faster, because it's going to fill up their legs and then move sideways and fill up your next sign-up's legs and then move sideways until it's all full on that level, and then it's going to drop down. So yes, I think it's going to be one single link that everybody promotes. Everyone's going to get their own referral link when they sign up for their account on Team Powerhouse Pro's team build site, and then you will just simply promote that link. So you're promoting a business, paid business they can get into, making over $300 a month their first month with the training, and also promoting your instant payday network or whatever business you're promoting, all in one single link.
Yes.
So even though you're making over $300 a month residual once you start, guess what? All those people, you help them build their teams, their legs, or fill up their matrix. And guess who's the authority? You are. They come to you for help. So when they see you promoting another business, or you send it to them in an email swipe, one of your auto responses, then guess what? If you're helping them, if you're there for them, they're going to join you in another business. Mm-hmm. So the whole idea in internet marketing is to get into business, start making money, get good at it, and then start another stream of income once you have it on autopilot. And I hear Karin jumping on here. Did you want to add something, Karin?
I can't hear her.
Neither can I.
What's that?
That's okay. She will jump in when she jumps in, so don't feel bad about interrupting us.
Oh, there she is.
Is she still in the Hangout?
Yeah. I can hear her.
Okay. I was asking if there was anything else that you wanted to add.
No. Wait, what is this question? What is likely a second month income for someone who keeps at it? Well, here's the thing.
I can hear you now, Karin. So was there anything that you wanted to add?
Yeah, I'm just answering Brett's question. He just said, what is likely a second month income for someone who keeps at it? Well, here's the thing. You can't really make income claims when it comes to stuff like this, only because, again, just like with Instant Payday Network or any other business, it depends on your work ethics. It depends on who's seeing your opportunity at what time. So, like I could have like no signups and Daniel could have 30, or vice versa. So to be able to try to predict a good second month income would be difficult. Now, if you work at it, it's not difficult because they do have such, such good training back there. But if you're consistent with it and constantly get leads, obviously you're going to be growing your monthly income as it goes along, because what Daniel's created as far as the team build goes is only with the first 5 legs. So you're going to be building from those first 5 legs that you get and fill up. You'll be building more on your own, promoting your business later. You know what I mean? So your income could, not increase at all the next month, or it could quadruple the next month. It just depends on how many people you're reaching and how many people are joining you. And I always highly suggest, when you're doing something like PLS, to spend a majority of your time actually marketing it to other marketers, because those are the ones that are always looking for an opportunity that's going to bring them leads and money. And this is it. And they already know what they're doing.
Yes, and
I have a couple of people signed up with me that are very seasoned marketers. And one gentleman in particular, within the first week, I was already making a $90 50% match bonus from him per month, within a week, because he knew how to take it to his list and say, okay, guys, let's go. And it just keeps building and building. So hang on, I'm reading your question here.
okay, I do want to add to that also, Carm, as far as what is a likely second month income, because Brett, I want you to understand that once you filled up your matrix, okay, and you help your 5 people fill up their matrix, okay, at that point you fulfilled your commitment to the team, okay, so at that point you can begin promoting PLS just on its own instead of the team build, or you can continue to promote the team build and get those extra legs. Okay, so you can have up to 9 legs in your matrix if you're performing well and getting the signups. Okay, if not, once your 5 people have their matrix filled and you go promote and get 100 more people, those 100 more people are all yours. So half of those are pass ups to your sponsor that you get 50% match bonus on, and the other half are directly on your pay line at $20 a month.
Mm-hmm. And
So,
if you market to other marketers who are little powerhouses that join you, because they will, then remember, everything they make, you're getting 50% of.
Exactly. And Brett had also asked, these are always one-time payments that come in through PLS, correct? And the answer to that is no, Brett. That's the reason this is so powerful. This is what's called residual income. Instant Payday Network, the one-time payments, those in the marketing business, that's what we call a passive income. But it's not residual, meaning it happens over and over and over and over again. Now PLS, when people join you in PLS, they're paying you that, the ones on your pay line that pay you $20 a month, that's every month. So once you have your matrix filled, just the 5 legs, 2 levels deep, you're going to be making $316
every month.
every single month.
So that's
every
your
month.
minimum second month's income.
Yeah, because if
That
you think
would be right.
Go ahead, honey. Sorry.
No,
Yeah, so it's fair to say that your second month's income. It's fair to say that your second month's income is $316 plus whatever else you do.
Plus whatever, yeah.
So it's $316 roughly.
Yeah, plus whatever other marketing and whatever else you have already signed up, well, however you've increased it, is going to continue. But your basics, second, third, fourth, so on and so forth, month income is going to be the 316.
Yeah, and Brett, it is going to take us a little while. I mean, it's not ready to go yet. Daniel is working on the finishing touches. We're putting a few other things together there, and then it's going to take time for us to promote it and get the legs filled up. So I know you need to make money fast, but the faster all of us can work as a team and really bust this team build out and get those signups, the quicker that we can make this happen for everybody.
Mm-hmm. Jennifer had a question.
Okay, and to answer Jen's question.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually watching that now. I'm probably still screen sharing the chat, aren't I? But to answer your question, Jen, these meetings are not always us on video and you guys in the chat. We do have people that join us in these team meetings sometimes. Uh, as a matter of fact, Karin, you have a document in the team group, the Facebook group, where we actually had a hangout with Jeff and some other team members too, and that was a team only meeting. Now Jennifer and all other team members, including Brett, Jennifer, Christina, when you can. I know that you're limited right now, but anybody who wants to join, we also do periodically. We do public what I call, for lack of a better word, sales or promotional hangouts. Okay, so when we do those hangouts, we are going to be doing those as a team as well, and we do want people from the team to volunteer and join in. I mean, it's only one night a week usually, and it's only going to be like an hour long. You know, so basically what we do on those sales or promotional hangouts is we have people tell their story, what they've learned. Um, we introduce new team members sometimes. Shireen, she told us her story, and it was just amazingly touching. You need to go watch that hangout as well if you have some time. It's a long one, but we actually had Jeff Buchanan on that hangout as well. Now that is not to go any further than this team. We don't want anybody outside this team to know that we had a hangout with Jeff. Okay, and the reason for that is
Exactly.
out of
Yeah,
respect
go
to
ahead.
Jeff. We don't. Yeah, everyone's going to be bugging him to do hangouts with them to help their business. Okay, so
The whole world
the
will want
fact that we had Jeff on a hangout, on our team hangout, is to go no further than this team ever. So, but I do want you to watch that as well. And Brett, you said you have no problem helping continually as time goes on. You just need to make some money soon. Um, buddy, I feel you because I do make money. Um, however, it's not at the point I want to be yet, but I'm willing to put in this work for the team because I know that Zig Ziglar was 100% right when he said, if you want to be successful in business, you don't build your business, you build your people, and then your people build your business. See, so you guys, that's what I'm worried about right now. I'm making some money. I'm making enough for bills, extra spending money. We're even going on vacation, that kind of thing. But it's not the level I want to be at or should be at yet because I'm working on these other things. Now that's my choice, and I choose to do that for the team because you guys are going to be building my business and my income. I'm helping you guys. I'm helping. That's what, like I said, Karin and I have the same heart. We want to help everybody gain and build the lifestyle that they want to build. Okay? For me, my perfect lifestyle is going to be number one, not having to worry about money or bills. Number two, being able to do things for my kids that I want to do, which even though I make some money, I haven't been able to do that yet. It's okay. We did buy another car, which was awesome. Um, you know, for me, I don't need to be rich. I don't want to be rich, except for the fact that if I am rich, because see, this is the way it works for me. Now, I'm not speaking for Sean. I'm not speaking for Karin, although I think she believes the same way. The income that I have, if I'm making $100,000 a month, if I need $1,500 a month to pay my bills, the other 98,500 is not mine. Okay, that's given to me by God to help others and to make a difference in people's lives. So, uh, some of you know I'm a minister. Some don't. It's okay. Either way, now you know. But that's the way I believe personally. That's my faith. That's my beliefs and my values. Okay. Like I said, I don't speak for Karin or Sean. That's me personally. And everybody is going to have their own why, and that's cool. I mean, that's you have to build your lifestyle. You have to build what the life that you want. And the thing that I love about this and working online is that I can help other people to build the lifestyle that they want. So some of you have asked me, I'm not going to throw names out there, but some of you have asked me personally in private, why are you doing this for everybody else and not building your business? Well, now you know.
Yep, and I get that question all the time too. My motivation is I have several motivating factors, but ever since I started, for my new members that don't know me, like know me. I don't know if you saw a lot of you found me on YouTube, but so I don't know if you know my full story or not, and I won't get into big detail. But when I started, the first business I joined, I didn't have a website, I didn't have a community to turn to, I didn't have a sponsor that got back to me, I didn't know what a referral link was. I was completely deaf, dumb, and blind when it came to anything that had to do with marketing online. And because I kept reaching out and people would turn their nose at me when they knew they had no money to make from me, I always swore if I ever learned how to do this, and I would learn how to do it, that I would spare other people out there who run into the same situations. I didn't want that to happen. And so that's why I built my YouTube channel. I spent months teaching myself how to do this, and I did it all through YouTube and Google. And then when I did, that's why I started training. I wanted people to have a place to turn to, from any business, not just Instant Payday Network. They can turn to any business that they didn't have a sponsor, or didn't have good training, or didn't have help. Someplace they could turn to learn how to do this, because so many people every single day, everybody has their why. Some people are so desperate. People are losing their homes, you know what I mean, or can't pay their bills or medical bills, and like you would not believe like some of the stuff that I read in that comes into support to me. And my heart bleeds for people. That's why we do what we do. It isn't all about making money. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's not all about making money. It's because there's people like myself and like Sean and Daniel, and there's many other out there too that feel the same way. They just want to help people who are lost. They want to help people realize that yes, they too can do this. And that's why we do what we do. This team build is Daniel. I mean, okay, a matrix, a forced matrix, isn't Daniel's idea. Somebody else created that, obviously, but he came up with the idea, because we have members on our team who so want to be in something that will create that residual income, something they can count on every month, instead of wondering, are they going to get a conversion in Instant Payday Network today or next week, and am I going to get one, am I going to get 20? I've had like one conversion in the last 3 days, and yet last week or the week before I woke up to $180 just from Express alone. So it's never consistent. And when you join another business that produces residual income, it's something that you can count on. And we have so many members on our team that are still at that stage where they just don't have the extra money to do it. And literally, like me and Sean and Daniel have talked several times. I'm not going to mention any names, but with somebody on our team that's having a really hard time, and we were trying to figure out a way to actually help out financially with some things to help this person get going. And so this idea, when he came up with this, I was like, oh my gosh, Daniel, that is brilliant, because this will finally give the opportunity for those people in our team who need to have that and need to have that residual income coming in and want to do it but haven't had the cash, gives them the opportunity to at least be able to have some time to save up $54, but also guarantees them that they're going to be making that money right back and then be in profit, and then finally be involved in something that is they can build on, that will bring them that residual income for whatever their why is. That's why we do what we do.
My why is so that
And for those
90
guys, I
guys.
completely understand, because go ahead, Sean.
Oh, I just wanted to say my why is so I could buy a 100-foot yacht and fly everybody out for a weekend.
Okay.
I
Hey,
like
wait,
to finish when I
I'm
don't
here.
Well,
I'm here. You need to come meet me for lunch. I'm already here, dude.
I know, yeah, we do have to meet up for lunch
okay,
and
and
then go surfing. So
well, I want you guys to know that when we build our team and this gets big, this, we had originally thought about the idea of Instant Payday Network having an Instant Payday Network event. But whether they do that or not, whether Jeff decides to do that or not, we're going to have a Team Powerhouse Pros event. And let me tell you, Brett, I do want to clarify something, because I know there are a lot of people on the team that do not share my same faith, and that's okay. I don't judge. I mean, y'all didn't even know. Some of y'all didn't even know I was a minister, and so you already know that I don't, shove my beliefs down people's face, and I don't believe in that. But I want you to understand, for those that are familiar with the faith, there's differences. There's little differences in titles, pastor, preacher, teacher, minister. Minister actually means to serve. If that gives you a better idea of my gift and excuse me, the way my mind and my heart are geared. Okay, so because guys, I have been there. Okay, trust me, Cara knows I've been there. 2 months behind on the rent, the lights, the phone. 2 months behind on everything, with a broken down van that wouldn't run. Having to find rides to get my wife back and forth to work. I've been there. I've been struggling. I've been I've been at the point where I didn't know what else to do. Okay, because Karin met me when I was at that point, or I met Karin, or however we want to say it. That's the point that I was at. So guys, trust me, I know I've been there, and that's because we have team members that work their rear end off and have been doing it for a long time and not making any or making very little money. Okay, I don't like that. I don't like. I've been in the struggle. Okay, I've been in that struggle before. And for those of you that know me, you know that I have 7 boys and 3 girls. They do not all live with me. It's back and forth. Generally, we have usually 6 or less with us at any given time. But that still doesn't get rid of the financial obligation. And I mean, I want you guys to know my food bill is like $1,800 a month. And when I say $1,800 a month, I want you to understand I'm not buying Hot Pockets or frozen burritos or pizzas. I'm buying 25-pound bags of rice, 25-pound bags of sugar, 10-pound rolls of meat, the big, huge bags of chicken, 6 at a time. So the $1,800, I'm very frugal with my money. Okay, I know how to get a lot for a little. Okay, coupons, all that good stuff. That's me right there. But that doesn't, when school starts, we've got school supplies, new school clothes. Okay, we've got some of them are in football, cheerleading. One wants to be in theater arts. He's not going to need a whole lot of money for that, but one is in art. He needs chalk stuff. He needs pencils. Art material. I'm not an artist, so I'm sorry I can't rattle everything off. But it's a big financial obligation. So I don't, and that's where I'm at now, guys. Okay, yeah, I do have a little extra money, but I don't go. Me and my wife, we don't go blow money. Okay, because we're not at that point where we can just decide on, oh, I want a new 60-inch TV or whatever. Okay, we don't do that, and so I mean, but I've seen it myself. I mean, look at Jeff. Look how much money he makes. If you just go in the back office and look at the leaderboard and do the calculation only on Express, you can see how much money he makes just from Express. Because if those people qualify only on Express, then that's a lot of money. Okay? So back to the point. I've been there, guys. That's why I have the servant's heart. And that's what minister means, is to serve. And that's what Karin and I are all about, is serving our team. And that's because not only are we helping you guys, because for us it's not a money view. We hate to see people in that situation. That's what it boils down to. It hurts us in our heart. And that is, excuse me, that's my why, and I'm pretty sure that's her why too. So, I mean, guys, I've been there. That's what we want to do, the team build. If you can scrape up $54 and just put it aside under your mattress or whatever it takes, go, if get your PayPal account and go put your PayPal and then never touch it. Just have it ready with your PayPal debit card. If you guys can do that, then you can be $300, making $300 a month every month. And I think, Sean, was Pam's question about somebody dropping out?
Yeah, both Brett and Pam were curious as to what happens with year 316 if someone drops off their leg or if the thing gets disrupted in any way. Um, so
Okay, as far as the team build goes, it will
yes.
make a difference, and it depends on where they're at in your signups, what position they had in the tree. You could lose nothing, you could lose $20 a month, or you could lose $10 a month, depending on where they are in that matrix. But, like I'm saying, if you're paying $54 a month for Power Lead System, and the first month you make 316 and two people drop off and you're down to $266, you're still in $150 profit, 152.
Now, remember,
You see what I'm,
actually,
no, 252, I'm sorry.
yeah, you
So
because
for those,
we've already taken off
hold on.
the cost
Um,
of the system.
if you lose somebody, guys, right? That's we've the $316 a month. We've already subtracted the cost of Power Lead System. So, like I said, if two people on your pay line directly drop off and you lose $40 a month, then you're still making $256 a month, and that's after your payment. Okay, so that's the reason we did 5 legs, 2 levels deep, the 5x2 forced expanding forced matrix, so that because we built cushion in there, we built that buffer zone in there. So even if out of the 25 people under you, if everybody drops off, but your first, uh, if everybody drops out except for 3 people, then you're paying like what is it, $4 a month, Karin?
I
So I
think
mean, that's why that's why we designed it with the matrix, so that you have 25 people in your matrix. So if somebody drops out, oh well, you lose a little bit of money, but you're still promoting, you're still getting spillover as long as you've got traffic. So someone else is going to take that spot. That's just the way it is. Now, as far as the matrix goes, I'm still working on the technical and the coding aspect of that. So as far as exactly how that's going to work, I don't have an answer for you yet. But at the very least, if nobody else fills up that slot in your matrix, then guess what? You're still in profit.
and that's why we're so vehement about having anybody that's going to make a commitment to doing this, to take the time, do the research and be understand what we're doing and be and really commit to this project, is because that everybody that comes in and is doing this is going to be working very closely with everybody else, and so we're all going to be you know we're all going to be helping ourselves and whoever we are, bringing in and who we're promoting to and things of that nature. So it's definitely bringing all of us together, and that's one of the big reasons to make sure that this is a firm commitment from people that for the people that want to get involved with this.
Yes. And somebody had asked me the other, well, of course, I guess I'm throwing it out there because no one else knew about it yet. But someone asked me about possibly going ahead and setting up some kind of payment system or PayPal account to collect their $54 until it's time to sign up and then you send it back. The reason I don't want to get into that is because that can start if we are holding people's finances as a team and not as a company. That's something
Yes.
I really don't want to get into, simply because of legal ramifications. Now, even if we're not doing anything wrong, even if their money is still there, and they decide to yell scam and blah 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 blah, then we everything gets put on hold and we get investigated, and where's this money, and they want all the books, and that's why we're not doing that. But that's why we do want a commitment from these people to take that, to save up their $54, get that $54 and set it aside, like I said, in PayPal, in your bank account, a savings account under your mattress, whatever. Stick it in the air vent so no one else can find it. Whatever works. But if you can just get the $54 together, you're good.
Yeah, and just have that, just have it right in. Just wanted to make sure you were aware that you were still screen sharing.
Now that you remind me, yes, I'll turn that off.
Yeah,
Just
we
wanted
haven't
to.
seen you
No,
for
I
a
knew that you
while.
had left it up there for a little bit on purpose because you would wanted to watch the chat questions, but I just wanted to make sure that you're still aware. And really, like that's like everybody has their why, like Dan's and Karin have said, and the same thing applies to me to an extent, and it's interesting that I didn't know that till a couple of days ago that Janet had explained the definition, the meaning of the word minister, and that's funny because it is exactly identical to the meaning of the word samurai, which means to serve. So
That's
um,
why I say I'm a marketing ninja.
yeah, exactly. Well, ninja and samurai are two different things, but either way, we're not going to get on semantics on that. But very, you're the marketing samurai, so. Uh, but I think that it really, I have to agree with both of them. That's one when uh, it was a while back when we first kind of not the started learning about the program. When I first saw this program, not the system that we're talking about now, but just the program PLS, and I looked at it and was just so completely blown away by what it can do. And then we had this, then as Karin said, that was just like, Dan, that's a great idea, and being able to set this up and have it ready for um, basically, literally walk in the door and get to promoting and get your legs signed up and get your pre-build
Matrix
this
filled.
thing. Yeah, and I mean, what a great concept. I mean, I don't know any other marketing team in the world that on I really don't just can't even fathom. I think this has got to be one of those, oh my god, out of the blue one time great ideas, because I just can't think of such a team that would sit down and say, okay, you know how can we help ourselves and everybody else that we work with at the same exact time, and pull it off. I mean, this is where it is. I mean, that's the trick. So I can't. I mean, as I said, Dan knows I'm more than super excited. I'm just so stoked about this idea, and again, like the faster, the better. That for me, but we. I'm just there's so much good stuff there, and as far as PLS goes, I know there had been some questions that we had touched on. It really is a if you could think about it as thinking what are the greatest tools that you could put together in a pre-made toolbox and for marketing, for making money online, what are the tools needed and necessary, and can we all put them in the same box and set it up? That's what the people that created this did. So I said, oh my god, I'd buy that just for the fact of owning the tools. And that's when I found out that, oh, I can make money with it too. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's what
So
I said too. I didn't know you could either. And Troy was like, "Oh yeah." I was like, "Oh, okay, show me."
I thought I swear when Karna told me about that, she told me about this system, and I think she had left that out, or maybe I didn't hear it until I asked the second time. I'm like, "What's this affiliate stuff?" She's like, "Didn't I? You can make money with this." I'm like, "Are you kidding me?"
And then I
It's just
showed you
like
guys the compensation plan, and Sean was like, "Oh my gosh."
just literally dropped to the floor because it was so. I'm like, this is everything, everybody, Hangouts, the training. Honestly, I know that Brett had asked if we could go into it and show a little of the training, and I'm sure that Dan will oblige. But honestly, I mean, there is a lot of training there, and Karin said that we all know how much time, energy, and how great the training um, in our the file section is, and how much how much fantastic stuff is there. And I just never. I'm like, okay, well, it can't be anything better than that. And I don't know about better, but it's there. Like, it's so there. They cover every topic. If you want to know about YouTubing, article writing, videos, blogging.
They give you the list of solo ad providers and hundreds of them. They give you pre-written ads. I mean,
Yes,
like it's like endless what these guys are providing.
it is unbelievable how much. And when I'm like, I said, you're for real. This isn't one of those $54 or like probably, this isn't a promotional price. This isn't okay. It's this for the no. It's that the whole time that gets you your affiliate rights, and you can go off and sell it to other marketers. And I said, well, wow. And then we, the seeds for the ideas for setting, for getting people involved and working started coming into play. And I'm
Yeah.
just so excited about this. And
Yeah, I am too. And I was, like I said, I keep thanking TD so much for introducing me to this. And he wasn't doing it to try to get me as a lead. I mean, he just really wanted my honest opinion because he valued it,
right,
and I felt so honored and so, humbled by that. And it's the biggest blessing, I think, and I'm always a true firm believer of everything happens for a reason. Now, I want to let you guys know that you just heard my phone ding a couple of times. That was Daniel.
and
He's no longer with us on the Hangout because there is a bad storm and his power has gone out.
is he gonna
So
try and jump in on his cell phone?
I don't know, but I probably not. But his power is out over there. So with
Okay.
that being said, I mean we've actually been running this like 2.5 hours. I don't want to put you all to sleep out there, but so listen, this is what we're gonna do. Like I said, just get prepared and get ready. We're gonna finish up the last minute details. Next, what we're gonna do is before we go live with it, that's Daniel texting again. Before we go live with it, we're actually going to be doing a testing of it first. So we might actually call upon some of you to, okay, Daniel, ding ding. I'll tell you what he said in a minute. So we're actually going to be looking for some testers for some people just to sign up, and let's just make sure that the links are rotating properly and everything's filling up. And then once we test that, then we will go live with it and we will start promoting the heck out of it and get you guys all built up and ready to go.
Wow.
So that's the plan. It's still going to be a little while before we can bust that out because we want to make sure that it works perfectly for everybody, and we don't want to run into any little snags that's going to cost anybody anything as far as leads go, because it's not going to cost you any money. So that's the plan. Okay. So Daniel, hang on a second. Let me read what he just said. Okay. Yep, his power's out. He
It's
can't get back
starting
on.
to.
But he's like he's like, I'm so excited about this, not about his power being off, but the whole thing. And it's so true. I'm really excited about this too. And I can't thank Daniel enough for even coming up with the idea, because I was like, dang, I would have thought me, I think of tons of things, right? And I never
Right.
would have thought about that. So he's kind of schooling me on this. I've never done anything like this before either. But the thing is that if this is successful, which it will be the way we set it up, there's more to come. We've got other things for you as well, but let's just get you going. So Daniel, you made it back. Are you on your phone? Well, he was. Oh, and listen, you know what? Aw. Okay, I think, yeah, Daniel, I don't know if you're talking or not, but we can't hear you. Um, So at any rate, I am going to go night now too. And listen, thank you so much, you guys, for coming out. And I really wanted you guys to get an idea of what was going on and get a feel and get ready for this, because it's really what's going to help blast you guys off into creating a residual income. And you're going to discover so much more once you are in PLS of everything that you can do with it. And then once you start multiple businesses, and it's a step-by-step process, but we're going to be here to help you get there,
Yes,
so to speak,
absolutely.
and show you exactly what to do. And
Yep.
just, follow our lead and follow our suggestions, and it'll be happening for you.
Yeah.
And Christina, I know you're super excited about that, sweetheart.
This is the fourth happy dance that I've seen so far.
I know. And I'm so excited for you too, Christina, because I know how much this is going to help you as well. So, yeah, it's going to be wonderful. So, with that, I am going to sign off. Sean, is there anything else that you wanted to say?
No, I just simply thanks for again, like everybody who takes time to come on out. I know that we had to reschedule this to make sure we all got everything, all our ducks in a row. So again, thanks for everybody who wants to stop by. I know that there were a few people that had been interested in joining the quote sales hangouts. You're more than welcome to make a post about that in the group. Chat with Dan or myself or Karin, and just let us know that you want to jump in. And Robin jumped up with a question here.
We'll have to
Um,
wait for Daniel to get back to answer that one because he understands how the link works.
when that person get placed with a team build? Yes,
Jennifer, you're off.
Karin. Technically, Robin's correct, but I would like Dan to confirm that.
Yeah.
Um, honestly, when is there another meeting or anything? I'll be glad to help. We have. When is the next? I'm not sure.
We don't schedule them anymore.
Yeah,
It's just kind of like on a need be basis.
yeah. So, but we if Jennifer, go ahead and just go ahead and add myself. Send me a friend request, and I will keep you up to date on when we, if either, whenever we have one coming up. If you'd like to jump in,
Well, we just post that. We post that
yeah,
in the group, and then she can do that from there. And then
exactly.
also those of you who want to try the 7-day trial and cancel before it's over, send me a private message. The ones that are on my team, so
Yep.
Jennifer, Pam, all of you, you go ahead and send me a private message, and I'll send you off that link. What I'll do is I'm going to send you 2 links because I think it's very important that you get familiar with the system that you're about to get involved in and promote. The first link I will send you is for the free leads system.
Right.
Okay.
No,
So go enjoy that because I want you to take a look at what the free version is going to give your people. Okay. And what's
that one is
available.
100%.